Hello, I'm Spiderman48, playing Terraria, and in this video I'll be showing you some examples of Hoik loops and downward Hoiks, including guided tutorials for them. Please note that this is not the only way to build these kinds of Hoiks. As you can tell, I removed some of the Hoiks from last time and added in the shortest Hoik loop you can build. Hoik loops, well, I don't really know of any practical uses for them. I saw a speedrunner use a loop and a boomerang to kill the dungeon guardian on the second night of their world and character, but it took me 38 less minutes to kill the dungeon guardian without speedrunning. These might be helpful during boss fights, but the only use for Hoik loops I know of is so that you can brag about having one. If you do have a use for one of these, but you need a tutorial to build one, you came to the right place. I wrote the time when the tutorial starts in the description. Warning, if you have a problem with looking at shaking screens, note that smaller Hoik loops will make you feel worse, since they shake more. Once you enter a Hoik loop, there are 3 ways to exit it. 1. Teleport using a rod of discord, a magic/ice mirror, or a cell phone. I find that this method is the easiest. 2. Move either to the left or right until you glitch and pop out of the loop. This strategy takes longer, and you need open space in the area you pop out into. Or 3. Hammer a block or use a pickaxe. Getting out this way can be destructive, and it's very annoying to rebuild the part of the loop you destroy each time. If you don't know how to enter one, I'll tell you how to later. Right now, I'll go down to the tutorial area. Okay, here I am in the little area I built. I'm only going to show how to build it in one direction. So reverse what I'm doing. To start off, you need to place a platform and then a block next to it in the direction you want the loop to go. Hammer the platform once, then hammer the block 4 times. Continue placing blocks in that direction, each separated by 1 tile, as far as you want this bottom layer to go. If you're going to the left, hammer these 5 times, or 4 if going to the right. Remember, very carefully follow my directions. Now, 4 blocks away from the last block you placed, start building a 1 block thick tower as high as you want this vertical segment of the loop to go. Separating each block by 2 tiles, place blocks up to the top of this tower. Once you are done, make sure to leave an extra 4 blocks on the tower. Now hammer each of these blocks 2 times. Starting at the top block of the tower, place a line of blocks until you are above the space in between the second and third hammered blocks of the bottom row. Place blocks down until you stop at the tile above the bottom row. This sets you up for building the rest of the Hoik. The next thing you need to do is work on the top row. Starting at the corner right above the upwards vertical part, place blocks, separating each by a space of 1 tile. Leave a 3 tile gap at the other corner. Hammer each of these until they are the same shape as the upwards vertical blocks. The hammering amount should be 4 times per block. After that, for going down, starting from the top, place blocks separated by a 2 tile space. Hammer them 5 times each. If you want, you can mine out the towers, leaving an extra block like so. Your Hoik loop should be working at this point. Making Hoiks can be tricky, so I wanted to point out some common mistakes and how to fix them. 1. Not adding enough space to start the loop. Listen to when I said how far to build blocks down. 2. Incorrect hammering amounts. Check to make sure you hammer the blocks the correct amount of times. And 3. Incorrect block spacing. Pay close attention to the block spacing I said in the video. Your Hoik should be good to go at this point. The next part of the video is a downwards Hoik. I'll head back to the surface now.